Okay. We'll we'll recite first Navkar mantra. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajjayanam, Namo Loe Sauvasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Sauvapavapanasano, Mangalanam cha Sauvesim Padamam Havai Mangalam. Jai Janendra, everybody. Today we have about 40 minutes presentation that why we call crown jewel of devotional poetry. Its immortal journey of divine soul, the Bhaktämar Stotra by Sri Mantung Acharya Suruji. Mantung Acharya was the composer of Bhaktämar Stotra. So, when there is a story what happened to Mantung Suri, why he was locked up, and each chain was broken. There was 44 or 48 locks, and every gatha recited, the chain and locks were broken. What happened? Chakeshwari Devi came as a guardian angel of Adishwar Bhagwan and was able to break each of those locks. So if we have a time, we'll go through the story. The stotra is composed by devotee Acharya Mantung Suri in 1944. Oh, what's happening? It's 944, 1044 AD to praise our first Tirthankar, Lord Rushabdev. A true devotee is only one who can reach the Lord. A true devotee is the one who can devote fully by his own self-efforts. So this is the message we need to do, that what self-effort we can do so we can reach that, we can become Amar, we become immortal, To get rid of all the kasayas, right? Until we get rid of all our Mohaniya karma and all four Ghati karma, we can reach our the goal. Bhaktämar Stotra is composed praise. Oh, sorry. So this is true bhakti when devotee is totally engrossed in devotion at the stage when he or she attains enlightenment. Then there is no distance between Lord and the devotee. I don't know why it's going up and down on his own. To realize the purest form of the soul is when there is no distance between devotee and the Lord. Bhaktamar is Triveni of devotion, philosophy and poetry. Every gatha has some kind of a philosophy, the true meaning or deep meaning behind each stotra. It's called, Bhaktamar Stotra is metaphor, metaphor, metaphor. Means comparison. It compares the Arihant Lord to sun. And then he says that sun has some problem. When cloud comes, sun cannot illuminate. We can't see the sunlight. But Arihant Lord Rushabdev, you can have illumination of their wisdom 24 hours, 7 days a week in all three loka. So everything is compared with some kind of example, and he praises Adishwar Bhagwan, Rushabdev Bhagwan. In other words, the devotee, God becomes one to praise. Mantung Acharya became enlightened words flew out of his heart, he had marked his path to the Lord. The highly auspicious poem in the form of 4-line stanza. So if you count either, we'll see 48 stanza. You know, there are some, Digambar says it's 44, but let's start with 48, you know. So each stanza has 4 lines. A devotional poem par excellence, unparalleled lustrous gem, grand poetry. It uses a lot of alankar. And we'll see what those alankars, you know. I don't know why it's advancing without I'm pushing anything. A blissful masterpiece of composition, a poet, enlightenment, devotion of infinite faith in the Lord. Can you imagine infinite faith in the Lord? A magical power, a great solace to the devotee in trouble. Immensely powerful and, I don't know why this thing came there, I keep saying. Powerful and free from all sorts of worries and difficulties. You know, once you recite some of the gathas, all your fears are gone away and all your disease are gone away. So we'll see, we'll go through each slide and see the importance of how it can cure your disease or your difficulties. Bhaktämar Stotra is composed in a Aksharmal Chand. The Chand meter is defined as a rhythmic pattern of poetic line in Sanskrit poetry. Just imagine, you know, when you want to write, say, hey, I want to write a sentence with the 10 words. You know, it's difficult to do that, you know, especially when you're writing 48 times 4. So just imagine that how much effort Mantung Suri has taken. So each line has only a 14 syllabus, you know. The emphasis syllabus taken slightly a longer time, and its pronunciation and sing is affected, which is why the unit in measure called mantra. You will see some mantra is like long mantra and short mantra. When we, you know, we'll take a couple of gathas and we'll listen to the sound. So here, how do you count 14? Bhaktamar becomes 4. Pranata, Mauli, Mani, Prabhana. So this makes 14. So this is the first, this was the second line. This was the first line, see. And then this is the second line, see, all 14. This is the third line. Samyak pranamya jinapada yugadam. Sorry, yugada. So these are all 14, see. Yes, yes, yes. That's the beauty. So it uses that chand, you know, and it defines. So, well, you know, this is why you can see that his devotion was, you know, so good. I mean, we can't even imagine. Now let's see if I can play this audio. Just give me a second. Audio won't play. It's, you know, I had a little problem for this because I inserted the audio volume, but it's somehow not playing. I had a problem once before too, so.
I think slide with the timer, slideshow with volume.
No, see, I can do other way.
I'm showing an input. Just call your PowerPoint, sir, Google Slides.
because of some kind of technical, I don't know why it's not playing. Because we're connected to YouTube. See, I'm not playing.
Okay,
I've got
Uncle.
volume up high.
Right.
Anyway, there's some kind of, I was able to play at home, but
Something. Yeah, sometimes even. Can you click on this preview? Let me just click this preview, Uncle.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just click that. Okay, that's the preview already. That's the preview.
Well, anyway,
So you can slide your show. Just 1 minute.
anyway, yeah, this sound, I have some issue with the sound. Anyway, we'll just go with that sound. So let us see composition of mantra within first line of first stanza. Each line has a 4 groups of 3 syllables. Each and the last 2 are short syllables, and each group letter is identifies as a short and a long. Bhakta, ta, see that's a long one. Bhaktamar. So this one becomes the Vasantika, this is another one. The letter syllabus on its own, or a short one is considered one mantra, and the long one is called 2 mantra. So Vasantika form 4 groups and 2 single syllables like this: short, short, long, 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 short, long, short, long, and short, short. So one whole poem, see that Bhaktamar Stotra does not follow the rules of Vasantika meter. It can be seen as a writing poetry, sticking to particular composition was not easy task. The method above explains how Vasantika meter is composed. Once the pronunciation time is fixed, the length of sentence is synchronous to the pattern of syllabus use. For this one, somebody has to understand all the chand. There are so many chand, but this is all scientific. Everything has certain time for each letter, and that's why the Bhaktamar Stotra. That's why, when we listen to Bhaktamar Stotra, you feel that vibration because it's said so many chand in a certain way. So, anyway. Thus, the measurement in terms of creates a link, technically mapping between the singing time and a measured syllabus length. This is central idea in Sanskrit Chanda poetry. I'm sorry didn't listen to it because then you would have realized. Well, yeah, okay. So Stotra offers many, many alankars. Now we go in why we call lustrous gem, because composition within elegance, force and sweetness of the poetry, alankars adds the beauty of melodious song. So alankars are broadly classified as alankar of the word, means meaning of words and sentence and composition. Like when he says lotus, you will listen 7 different name of lotus. When he says ocean, you will see many, many names of ocean. So this is why it's called, they use alankar, beauty on each sutra. Now, why am I, this thing going away? Anyway, so repetition of the one letter, repetitions of a word, like tubhyam, 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 those are the repetition of the word. In rhythming words, it's like a rhythm. before I came home, I tried at home and I was fine, but I don't know why. Because when we get hooked up, yeah, you can. Yeah, okay. Just the first gatha first. But I mean, everybody's probably has listened to it, but so I just everybody probably. No, it's fine. Can turn the volume up, but it's probably okay. So here, see how the repetition of letter M in this 23rd gatha, you know. See, I wanted to play so you can listen, but anyway, see ma, munaya, then again starts with ma, twameda, mrutyam. So letter M is repeated, so many times. So here, anuprasa, alankara, yeah, right. The repeated use of letter P. P is used so many times. So this is the word tubhyam, tubhyam, tubhyam. Repetition of tubhyam. Now this is ends with om, om. So comparison now, remember I was saying metaphor. Comparison between ordinary salt sea and a milky sea. The example I gave you was the ocean, not ocean, uh, the illumination of the sun. Remember I said that Bhagwan's wisdom is illumination in three worlds, while sun cannot give the lights all the time because it can have a solar eclipse or it could be a cloud covering. So this is where Mantung Suri compares on each gatha with some kind of subject. You remember about the deer? Deer is protecting the, the, the child or a baby, and lion is trying to grab the baby. He said, is mom gonna be afraid of lion? He says, same way, I'm not afraid to write this stotra. So, this is where he compares himself and always being humble. The most thing about every 48 Gatha is you can see the humbleness. Even though he was a scholar, but he knew that against Aryan Bhagwan, all of us need to be humble. Because once we become humble, our ego comes down. So, I get a little wording. I think this is the message. Yeah, keeping oneself ignorant of power of self is ego. We want to achieve certain goal in life, but it's always ego comes in a way. Ego is attachment gives rise to kashaya, all krodh, man, maya, lobh. So ego is immersed by humbleness. So every stanza on Bhaktämar Stotra, you will see the humbleness of Mantung Suri. Humbleness is submission and modesty. Bhaktamar Stotra is said of Paramartha, Param Tattva, highest truth. Stotra makes devotee to attain spiritual happiness. So from let go your ego brings humanity or humbleness. When humbleness goes, all your kashaya runs away. And this is where he self-realized himself and achieved the enlightenment. This story, we won't, let's see what time we got. Well, what happened is, this is the story. Let's read that story. Reason. Oh, that's number one. Okay. Mayura scolded his daughter, but the oh, Ajib, one more. Here is the composition. King Harshad ruled in a township of Ujjaini. There were some 500 scholars in the court, but 2 of those 500 were quite famous and occupied high-ranking position in the kingdom. Their names were Bana and Mayura. Mayura, in fact, was the father-in-law of Bana. Once Mayur saw that Bana and his wife were quarreling over some trivial matter, Mayura, his daughter, but the daughter was very angry at this interference and cursed her father Mayura. Mayura developed leprosy due to the curse and suffered greatly. To him, what's happening? Yeah. To free himself for the pain of leprosy, Mayura composed a sutra which was instrument in eradication of disease. Mayura was Hindu Pandit, and everyone started praising the Hindu god. The story further mentioned that Jains were sidelined, and people even thought that Jainism was inferior religion. So once King Harshad summoned some Jains and asked them what they can do to perform miracle. So Jain layman suggested name of Mantung Suri. So king approached Mantung Suri and asked him about the power of Jain mantra. And the Mantung Suri proposed to the king that king's men should bind him in a chains and lock him up in a dark room. Then he will perform miracle. Then he will perform miracle and all of his shackles will become broken automatically. The king ordered this man to bind Mantung Suri with the chains and lock himself in a solitary confinement. It said that Mantung Suri was in a prison of 40 years cell, 44 according to Switambar. There is a dark solitary room. Mantung Suri started composing poem in the praise of first Tirthankar, Rishabdev Bhagavan. As he started reciting verses, shackles were broken on composition of each verse. He composed 48 verses and 48 chains were broken. The goddess Chakkeshwari, who attend deity of the Tirthankar Rishabdev, released him. So this way, all the Jain received, everybody started going back and not getting afraid that Hindu is a better religion than a Jain religion. They got their faith back. And this is the story. And then Mantung Suri accepted Sanlekhna Vrat. You know, he gave up eating food and drink and Sanlekhna, you know, a month. So this is the story how it came in existence, the Bhaktämar Stotra. Now we say miraculous curing effect of each sutra. Sarva Vigna Vinashak, Sarva Siddhi Nayak, Sarva Sankat Nivarak, Adi Vyadhi Nashak, Sarva Roga Nirashak. So you can see, but last one is Manovanchit Siddhi Dayak. But you know, all of those, the benefits we get, but only way we get benefits because our devotion to the Arihant Lord. We follow the teaching of Arihant Lord. Padmatmani Agnya Pramane, we are behaving. So when you do that, Chakreshwari Mata, the guardian angel would come and help you. But those are, we have to that follow Arihant and then have a Shuddha Bhav. No more Kashaya to anybody. No more attachment to anybody. No more hatred to anybody. Then and then this thing all, gives you the benefit. If you recite with a true heart, it would help you. But, for average person to achieve that thing, to get Shuddha Bhav all the time, it's very difficult. And that's why sometimes some of those things doesn't work. So we need to work our heart out to achieve that pure consciousness without any rag or dvesh towards even of your enemy. So now if you look at this, see, you can read number 1. Oh gosh, my eyes are not good. Let me read here. Ah. Sure, no problem. Huh? Number 6? Yeah, we'll come through each slok. We're going to summary of each slok. This is number 1. I can't read, my eyes are not as good, so I'm just going to go on and then we're going to see. Yeah. Yeah, if one can read, but can you read? I should be able to read from my laptop. Okay, just read the bottom line. Yeah, English. Yeah, number 1.
Verse number summary 4 is
Spreading of, yeah, right. Oh, sorry. We go one by one, so I want to. Okay, number 1, the bottom one, removal of obstacle. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2,
curing of disease, especially headache and overcoming of enemies.
okay. See, look at the humble devotee. See, this is why humble. You have to be humble devotee to do this. So the third one is.
Restoration of vision and attaining success.
See. So each one has.
Fourth one is spreading of non-violence and removal of fear of water.
Right.
So uncle, just very curious, what does that mean, removal of fear of water? So
Sometimes you are in the boat and boat sunk. Those days, a lot of people were traveling by boat. So some of those, this is why, the boat.
fifth one is curing of eye disease.
But this, for example, we fly in a plane. So it's always true, any type of a vehicle you're using, driving, taking a plane or any other transportation, that one helps.
Sixth one is mastering of arts and speech.
Right. You want to, yeah,
Seven, this is 8.
okay. Yeah, agree. Yeah. This is, you want 40? You, agree. I can give you. You give me your email address and I'll make a PDF and I'll give it to you. No problem. But this is, see, each stanza has, tells you that how you can cure certain obstacle you are facing. So malignant karma accumulated by living beings are instantaneously wiped out by utilizing you, means Arihant Lord, just as piercing a sun rays dispels of all enveloping dense darkness which is as black as a bumblebee. See, this is one more other comparison. Okay, no problem. Thank you. No, sorry about the audio problem, But no, that's okay. It's okay. So, So even why I can stand up. So this is the vanquishing all forces. नहीं 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 No. नीचे the fear of thief is number 9. Then number 10, fearing dog bites. Number 11, fulfilling wishes. Yeah.
It's available on YouTube. Yeah.
But see, I'm not since, yeah, okay. The number 22 is
The presentation, or you can send you the presentation separately.
getting freedom from witchcraft and a black magic.
It's live. You're going live.
Right, right. But with the volume, So number 23 is, yes. But I have to speak it properly, right? Removing obstacle caused by the evil spirit, 23. 24 is removing all head-related aches. So number 25 is removing effect of evil eye and getting freedom from fear of fire. Thank you, Benji. The number 26 is curing migraine headache. Number 26 is migraine headache. The 27 is making the enemy harmless. Oh, no, I'm not providing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking in here and I forgot to advance. No, let's see. We go on 27, right? So I will advance. Making harm. Now, see, this is the beauty. If you read one of the stanza, that in a war, there are horses and elephants, and there is a war going on. And they say that all of this thing, you can quiet down because there is a reason, I forgot how to explain this. But there is a spiritual meaning behind all of this, I forgot what it was. I wrote it down. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah. Remembering your name in a battle, army of mighty kings with terrible roar of horses and elephant is defeated in the same way darkness is defeated by rising sun. So name of, it just brings the peace among ourselves. Even in the battle is like, you can think of Kashaya battle for, ordinary life. So it just, goal is it brings you the peace. In the battle is like Kashaya battle, Rag Dvesh, So those are the spiritual meaning behind each of this. Agree, mind-boggling, really true. I mean, it just, okay, so number 30, like, see, so we are up to 27, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, but 27 was the one with the enemy, right? So now, right, right. So now go on at 28, 20, yes. Fulfilling wishes and increasing fame, fortune, and wealth. 29 is acquiring immunity to poison and I right. I had cataract surgery and my eye is not that good. You know. So number 30, my 30 is removing obstacle and halting enemies. 31, I didn't expect all of that, I'm sorry. 31 is being respected and getting royal approval. 32 is getting the benefit of wealth. Number 33 is controlling the evil people and silencing them. Be calming the rogue elephant and increasing prosperity. Prosperity. 35. Removing fear of lion. 37. Snake poison. So anyway, 38 is removing fear of war. 39 is acquiring peace, removing fear of war, weapons, and getting wealth from the state. 40, removing fear of sea, removing disease and obstacle. Any kind of a disease, our body has all the organs, right? Depending upon our anger, ego, all of those endocrine gain, or all endocrine organs has direct effect on our behavior. So when this organs has lots of cell, right? All the organs has a lot of cell. So cell, there is some kind of communication between your karmic body and those cells. And each organ has lots of cell. So modern science is trying to find out that when somebody gets angry, how your hormone changes, which affects the cell. And Jain religion has said the word adhyavasai. Those are the karmic vibration in our body. So this biophoton is the one which communicates between your karmic body and all the organ. And they think that this is, for neurological problem, your neuron cells are affected. So that's why somebody has a Parkinson disease or something. But new modern science is trying to find out that how your karma, depending upon good or bad karma, affects all of your organ. But they say that there is some communication between karmic body or your hormones which are affected by all your kashaya. It's very interesting subject because this is all science. This is what is happening. Another thing is a karma you may have created 20 reincarnation before. Where does all this information get stored? You know, your karmic body and tejas body, it stores all the information from one life to other life. This is all, you know, the modern science has so much more to go. You just have no idea that how everything is stored. You know, we get a little flash drive and we can store, I mean, so many billions of bits. But you can just see that our karmic body, we have been going around for how many reincarnation, but it's still within us, and we don't know when that karma would fructify, and we'll have to pay the price. But it's quite a science to understand. That was his guardian angel. Like Parshvanath Bhagwan is Padmavati Mata, you know, and so Mantung Suri, that's why, you know, Chakeshwari, the Mata came. And anytime you recite Uvasagam Sutra, Dharnendra and Padmavati comes to help you in a bad time, you know. Right, right. Kidney, I think I don't remember, but I will send you the PDF file so you can go through each one, you know. So, sorry, yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, right, right. So there are lots of stories of person and a person who were rescued from the troubles by goddess Chakeshwari. Chakeshwari is attendant deity of Rishabdev Bhagwan. But this is Mantung Suri was pointing to Rishabdev Bhagwan, but all of this gatha or stanza reflects all our 24 Arihant Lord, because they all had same virtues, infinite knowledge, you know, infinite samyak darshan, gnan darshan charitra. So this is actually reflects to all 24, but Mantung Suri, you know, was reflecting to Adeshwar Bhagwan or Rishabdev Bhagwan. See, our main goal is to attain liberation by reciting sutra, which Mantung Suri did. He got enlightenment by this 48 stanza of Bhaktämar Stotra. See, this is number 46. 8 fear of imprisonment. In a prison, a person is lying heavily chained. So these chains are our 8 karmas. Jnana Varniya karma, Darshana Varniya karma, the ringleader is Mohaniya karma, Vedaniya karma, you know, all of those, Antarai karma. Those are 8 karma, Ghati and 8 Aghati karma. So this goal is that by chanting the name of Jineshwar Bhagwan, chains and shackles breaks down automatically and you can return home. Which home we want to return? Siddhashila. What locks we want to break is those 8 Ghati karma. So this is the message behind Bhaktämar Stotra, you know. See what time we got. So I purposely, you know, yesterday we went overtime. So anyway, if we have said anything against Sasan Viruddha, yeah, 47 and 48, I think I missed it, you know. I will make sure that you have it. You know, I think I got 42, 43, up to 40, 48 I have. But I think couple of them I missed. Because I wasn't able to get the mantra. I will try to get it, but I think I have a problem somehow. Whatever book I was following, few mantras was missing. So I will try to get, but whatever I have, I will forward it to you. And you just make sure that you leave your email address to me, whoever wants to. Yeah, you can write it down for me. And then I will make a PDF of this presentation and will forward to you. Well, tomorrow we will I hope I had no technical difficulty. We'll do Uvasagram Stotra. We're going to do word by word meaning of Uvasagram Stotra, and there is a Fullinga mantra. That Fullinga mantra is directly goes to Padmavati Mata. So we will explore that. And then just by reciting Uvasagram Stotra, you don't have to recite even Fullinga mantra. So that's what we'll do. Let me give you pen and a pencil. So tomorrow, whoever interested will come and, do Vasagram Stotra.
Same time.
Yeah, same time, same time. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Somehow I couldn't play. I have your email address, so I'll send it to you. Anyway, this is just a little bit idea of why it's called crown jewel of poetry. Crown jewel.
Yes, when I had sent you Harshad to let you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome.
ये बहुत लाभ दायक चीज है बहुत हमको लाभ मिला
Huh?
आपका ये देखो विनीतन ने बोला then I came here.
Who?
Thank you.
Who composed it? Oh, Kumarji, Kumar Chatterjee. He's the one, he recites all of those in a proper chand. He recites all the sutra. We heard him. Remember, he came here, Uvasagam Stotra. Yeah, Uvasagam Stotra. But he had a presentation in Bombay where he just nothing but the all Bhaktämar Stotra.
Before 5-6 years or 4-5 years before he came here, he was in my home.
Right.
And he did arranged the Padmavati Devi
Yeah, right.
partner show.
As a matter of fact, I will send you the link because I prepared a little short summary of what the presentation is. So he recited 2 gatha, 2 stanza. So I have that, so I will email you that YouTube. I don't remember exactly, but I think I know it's number 1 and some other one. So, one can really listen according to the chand, the proper chand. So I'll send you that too, I'll send. Yeah. In Uvasagram, I want to make sure that we can listen to his Uvasagram Sutra because he has recited, so every word is broken up. And when that words are broken up, it brings different vibration. Uvasagaharam. Pasam vandami. I'm just mimicking, I'm not even close to. But we have those, and it's amazing. And I will make sure that I can play that, with the mic and my computer. But that 5-10 minutes we will meditate just on Uvasangam Sutra. It's only 5 stanza, Uvasangam Sutra. It's a short one, but some of the words has some good meaning. So we'll go by one, and hopefully I don't have any technical yeah, right. Hopefully I don't have technical problem like this, No, it's today is, sorry. But no. Thank you for coming, Salil Bhai and everybody, and you're welcome today. You're welcome, welcome. Oh, let's recite Naukar Mantra and then we go. Would you like to recite Naukar Mantra? Here, you can. Here to give you a chance. Here.
जय जिनेन्द्र नमो हरियंताणम नमो सितारम नमो आयरियाणम नमो वच्चायणम ऐसो पंच नमोकारो सब पापड़ाशनो मंगलाड़ंच सवे सिंह परमंग हवे मंगलम
Parvang Havai Manglam, Parvang Havai Manglam.
Hello. Tomorrow we will have a Bhaktämar Stotra presentation, and sorry for some technical difficulty today. Jai Jinendra.